Hey, Garrett, hello. Serp, hello. More Outer Wilds. I had mentioned yesterday that when I dropped in, Marstead started playing this for a little bit, and I dropped into the stream like, oh, I can see from the thumbnail that he's only been playing it for half an hour. So I jump in, and he's having a conversation I've never seen with a person I've never seen in a place I've never seen. And I was like, wait, I'm not supposed to see this. And I ran. It looked like he was, I'm not going to let it affect my playthrough too much, but it looked like he was having a conversation with himself, like from another time loop, possibly. I'm like, how would you manage that within the first couple minutes of the game? I never noticed that there was space whiskey over here. Maybe I should take that with me. Oh, he beat it a while. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. I feel a little better now. So what am I doing? Blasting off into space like a maniac. This is what I wanted to do. Come over here. Oh, I've only discovered one thing. Ever know my warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body? Use a tower, you must be standing on the warp platform during the tower's alignment with its corresponding astral body. Alignment happens when it's directly overhead. Warped objects appear to arrive at the receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before they departed the Whitehole station. This negative time interval between an object arriving and departing was incredibly minuscule. But we know from something else that they were planning to... Hey, Ralphine. That they were planning to possibly try to stretch that out to a strangely specific number, 22 minutes. Because that would seem to be about the length of one of the time loops. So let's see. What are my big mysteries still? I gotta land on the quantum moon somehow. I have to get the black hole forge to work. It's so frustrating that I'm like, I go there and I can't find the controls, and I feel like I've found them once before. I need to get into Bramblefunk. Although I think possibly that means that I will need to... I don't know if it means that I need to know something else about how to dodge anglerfish, or if I just need to go there and do it. There may be some way into... In fact, I think I'll real quick do that first, while I'm thinking of it. Land on the comet, and I'm gonna wait for it to... There's one point in the orbit where it gets very close to the sun. And I think that perhaps what happens is... when it gets that close that some of the ice melts and you can get inside. Oh, that's right. I can teleport onto the comet, right? Maybe that's... Nah, I'll just land. Oh no, maybe... Did they park on top of the... Maybe they parked on top of it. And so if I recall the shuttle and then take it back... Oh, no, wait, you can't take it. You can't take it back. You can launch it. That's all. Actually, that... Oh, is it this or that? It seems like that crack right there is maybe exactly what I'm looking for. That's going to open up somehow. Yeah, bonk. Precisely. Are we close to the sun? I don't even know. I suspect that we are close to the sun. Wait, do these photos not... Alright, so that eventually comes to rest somewhere. Okay, so it's just a matter of use the scout to determine which of the... Oh, we got a recording. Is it safe? It is. We got a tree. I'm receiving much stronger energy readings now that we're beneath the crust. Whatever it is must lie somewhere below, closer to the comet center, and I'm starting to think it's more dangerous than we realized. Clary, can you hear us? Yes, but your voices are faint. I fear we will lose communication entirely if you continue any deeper. Keep the shuttle warm for us, Clary. We'll return the moment we identify the source of the energy readings. I understand, but be cautious, both of you. Alright. That one is no good. That one is no good. I'm confirming all of the no good ones before I... Yeah. This is the one that was okay. Oops. Okay. That one's not okay. Actually, that's the only way to go. Drop that there and light things up. That's where I came from. No, that's where I came from. That's a new place. right? I go. You go in there, definitely no good. And then it... Oh no, it's still going. Frank discussion with the ghost matter vis-a-vis it being in the way. We're not savages. Okay, and that looks like a nice cozy place up there. I'm gonna cozy it up. Alright. So it just loops around. Oh. So hang on. It's hard to see what's going on. Let's just see if I go. No. If I go to the left. Will I be able to steer? Oh my god. No, this... It seems like they're going to ask me to steer. Like, to probe ahead of time, and then steer through the correct way. Yeah, it's go through the right path and then the left path. Where am I eventually going to end up? It's still moving? Still moving, slowly. Oh, damn it, and then there's more. Ah. Alright, well. We're just gonna go for it. Go through the right. And go through the left. Assuming the probe is not upside down and sending me upside down pictures, which would be bad. Dead. I needed to actually, like, jetpack or something. We shall try again. I know. Boo doo 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 doo. Yeah, I know, a death that that I cannot represent with emotes. How do I'm gonna fly into the sun, naturally. Oh, so I was looking at... That might be more appropriate if I were flying into the sun. I was looking at my videos of the Hex, because that came right after La Mulana 1, so I'm working on splitting that up, uploading that. And I went over to Twitch and was looking at a couple people's clips of that game, and then started watching someone's entire playthrough, like a large streamer, and I'm like, man, I am glad that I don't have to deal with actual Twitch chat. Because, like, playing that game in front of, 5,000 people or however many he had, like, it's a miserable experience. Froze for a second there. Where is the... I lost the crack. Like, here we have the whole exclamation point hide, and, let me figure things out on my own, and all that. This, like, as soon as he got somewhere, hundreds of people would type the answer to what he was supposed to do. Hundreds. Like, there was no possible moderation. And there wasn't even a thought of, like, maybe we would have fun if we just watched the streamer play. Like, he missed the whatever optional thing you can do in the part with, like, the Fallout part, where it's like, oh, the path either goes to the right or it goes to the left, and if you go to the left, you wind up seeing some extra stuff. He went to the right, and everybody explodes. Wrong way! He went the wrong way. And I think he might have even been playing with sub-only mode turned on. Because then later at some point, I think he turned sub mode off, and then even more people were talking. Sliding horribly. Yeah, like, who's good? I Ate Your Pie has a very spoiler-averse community. Like, most things that he plays, he puts no spoilers, no hints up there. They have a mint emote that they call them mints instead of hints, which isn't all that helpful, because if somebody new comes in and is like, don't forget you can check the map if you don't know where to go, and all of a sudden everybody just starts spamming these mints, and it's like they don't even know that you're talking about them. Just always checking to make sure that this isn't like Quantum or something. You gat, Serp, you're a genius. It's exactly what I'll do. Alright, so if I don't touch anything, it slides me around exactly here where I want to go. Good. Basically, yeah, like, sometimes Pie's community goes a little... Somebody... He was playing... What was it? He was playing the Somnium Files, and somebody asked something about what which route he was on, or did he get any endings yet. And he was like, well, now I know that there's different and like chat was like, oh my god, they walked into his house and shot his dog in the face. It's like, I mean, he's played the other games by Spike Chunsoft. It's a pretty good bet that there's gonna be multiple endings. Given that, you know, the way that iSomnium Files works, where they give you a flowchart that shows that you are progressing down different routes. All right, so I should be ready to. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I have to stay out of that. But where do I go? I see. I might not actually see. Yeah, that's also it. That is undoubtedly it. Because, like, after watching his stream, there's no way that I would follow this guy and actually watch. Because it wasn't as much fun to watch him play as it, you know, because of his community. And his community is there because that is what they want. Yeah, it's not exactly an accident. Alright, so that's one of the guys. Here is the Vidra orifice. Alright, so if I drop straight down, it will be okay. But there is ghost matter around the 2 pockets. But dropping straight down is okay? It really is? It really is. Or is it? Oh, it's 0G. Oh. Can I? Yes, I can match my velocity. Wonderful. Creepy music. So this looks kind of like a bramble. Am I going to fly in here somewhere? Oh my god, it's so hard to figure out where where have I looked and where haven't I looked. That hole's not safe. You also can't stick to that wall. Can't tell if there's an entrance to that thing, but first, okay, let's treat that as down. We'll do that. That's no good. Rotate around to here. Nope, that's just some ice, not a hole. That's where I fell through. Hard to say. Also, running out of oxygen. Not good. Yep, that's not okay. That's where I fell through. Oh, haha, we found something. The spherical stone casing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. No, rather, the source is what's within the stone. I'm detecting some form of exotic matter. The stone is muting our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we're seeing, at least. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, I did... I'll talk about that in a second. Poke, I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact with it would almost certainly be fatal. I've never encountered anything like this casing, but it's all that's protecting us. Wait, I've never encountered anything like this casing, but it's all that's protecting us from what's inside. Worse still, this matter is disturbingly volatile. Pi, whatever that matter inside this stone casing is, it's more than just profoundly unstable. It's under tons of pressure. Look at this density scan. I've never seen anything this tightly compacted before. What is this? This is orders of magnitude worse than I'd imagined. If this stone were to rupture, the lethal matter inside would rapidly expand, completely blanketing this star system almost instantaneously. And the pressure is still building as the comet approaches this star system. Return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run. What are you doing, Pi? The more we know about this alien matter, the better our chances of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go. Warn the others. Maybe they can construct shelter somehow. Now, Poke. Alright, so... I've never noticed where this comet is at the moment that the supernova goes off, but is the supernova actually this comet hitting the sun and then exploding? And it kind of doesn't look like I will be able to go in. So this might be the extent of what we can find here, right? Because there's only the two. That's a hazard. Is that a thing, or is that the thing I was just looking at? It is neither. It is neither a thing nor the thing. That is the guy. To, I guess, see up close. Oh, no, maybe not. Okay, that was just us passing by the sun again. I thought it was the universe ending. Is there anything to see on the other? Probably not. Darn. Alright, well, out of oxygen, but I don't think that there was much else to discover here. But yeah, Xenosys, whatever his name is. It's kind of like... More and more, the Final Fantasy XIV subreddit is kind of its own community. Like, it's not... They like to speak on behalf of the community as if they represent the majority. They really, really do not. And it's kind of frustrating to try and get that into people's heads. Like, you have a way of thinking about the game and playing the game that does not match the way that everyone else thinks. Found 2 missing members. Your large rupture stone. Oh, it did. Okay, so they're saying it did rupture. Looks like it exploded from the inside. Now, I traced the strange energy readings to a spherical stone casing. It was some sort of exotic matter. They determined the exotic matter was lethal and under extreme pressure. If it were to rupture, the exotic material within would rapidly expand. One of them stayed behind while the other rushed back to the surface. Alright, so that's one major mystery down, and it looks like there aren't even any more question marks on this. That was just a thing to discover. It didn't really... It helped a little bit. I don't know that any of the information we found in there will ever be like, you needed this in order to beat the game, but... I guess let's go fly into Bramble Core and see if there is a way past the... Yeah, I saw both. I saw both of the threads. Is everyone all, possibly, I think some people have, or at least watched it. Some might not have. The other thing that bugs me so much is when people will talk about... There was somebody came by, somebody went to just to, like, a normal great community post, right? Like, hey guys, I started playing this game and you guys are so nice and everything, nobody's bad. And the top response was somebody saying, well, you know, if somebody does tell you what to do in a party, make sure you listen to them. Don't, you know, it'll be better for you and better for everyone because you won't be wasting people's time. And I responded, was like, you know, it's kind of too bad that is the attitude that a lot of people have. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Can I just use that to tell which one? Oh, I don't even need to launch the Doodly Dads. I had been launching probes and stuff and going, oh no, wait, was it this one or that one? Is it that one or this one? Because this is, I forget the guy's name. Harmonica Joe. No, wait, it was Stabatom. That was his name. Well, that's a lot of them. They're saying that one right there. Can I just go in? Will it be okay? Oh, okay. It changed. We changed to 800 meters away. It's definitely... There's a lot now. Or there's a lot of, There's more... What? That one says 700 away. That one says 600. That one says 500. I guess let's go to that one. got farther away again. Wait, is this now multiple? I don't know. I'm going. A dead one? Okay. It's a good thing he had a bunch of acorns in his ship when he got eaten. Alright, well, let's just jump out. Meh. Whoa! Where'd you come from? No one's coming here in, well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you! They made you an astronaut? And you haven't blown yourself up yet? Good for you. He's right, I haven't. You're alive. You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right, I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, crashed. Violently. You crashed? But you're the greatest pilot in Hearthian history. I haven't lived in polite society in a while, so I'm going to just go ahead and assume that wasn't sarcasm. My story goes like this. I just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep. What a show-off. He's like, oh, well, I woke up and ate some breakfast, went through the core of Giant's Deep, you know. No big deal. I wanted to try my hand at Dark Bramble, seeing as no one had ever gone before. Getting around in Dark Bramble was easy, mind you. Once you've dodged one massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, you've dodged them all. But after a while, I ran into this huge anglerfish. You've seen them? Big gnarly things. And this was the biggest one I'd ever seen. I pull off a few stunts, try to shake the thing off, nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and, well, like I said, I crash. Blammo. On impact... Space kaboom. On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast and die unpleasant... It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. I camped out near where I crashed at first. I found this skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. Wow. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, that's how it all went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. Where should I explore here? That's the spirit. Anywhere's good. But you should know that space is weird here. Intensely. Ever tried throwing your probe into one of those weird seeds? See there? With the little opening? It's just big enough to launch one through. Your probe tracker will tell you the probe is in 2 places at once. But I don't think that's wrong exactly, because space doesn't work right in here. That seed looks small, see? But inside it's bigger. I never noticed there being 2 probe signals. Much bigger. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space in Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind while you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck. You reached the core of Giant's Deep. How'd you do it? Giant's Deep core, huh? That was a wild one. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? If I tell you how, it kind of feels like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. On a completely unrelated, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. You'll want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Where is your ship? Not far from here, as a matter of fact. If you go straight past the tail of this anglerfish skeleton here, you'll see a flickering light in the fire. He just said that. What happened to this anglerfish? Oh, the skeleton? It was like this when I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine and eating a seed. And then the seed grew and grew in the poor fish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? The skeleton was a good find. The light keeps the fish away, you know. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here. Shouldn't I tell ground control to come get you? Well, yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kind of like it out here. Kind of peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure, being the best that ever was. Been nice to have a break. Alright. I found something. I found a dark bramble seed on Timber Hearth. That's bad business, hatchling. As Chert will tell you if you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a 5th planet where the bramble is now. That I didn't even think of. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. If we don't get that seed you found sorted real quick like, I suspect Timberhearth will be heading toward the same fate. And I tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. I found Nomai writing saying anglerfish are blind. Aha, so the blasted things do have a weakness, meaning my fly as fast as I can approach to dealing with them could have used a bit more thought behind it. Oh, well, at least they didn't eat me. Hey, Nogia. All's well that ends well, eh, hatchling? Alright, so we got some interesting knowledge from him. Part of it is that if we go to error duplicate signal, I could have sworn I had a spaceship right here. Where actually did it go? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I... Where... Didn't I land right here? I am confused. Also, which is... Okay, so there's the mouth. We flew in through the mouth. That flickering light is the okay. Let's... Oh, you're... And now you need to catch up on this. I'm so sorry. It's so much... I also have a lot of things that I'm watching. And it is difficult. So, can... I don't think I can fly into that. Oh, there's my ship. Okay. Okay, it's saying duplicate signal because going through there would make me come out somewhere. Phew. Yeah, my interface was pointing out the ship, but it was pointing into that seed and saying error duplicate signal, and I'm like, what? But I didn't look out the direction of the mouth. I didn't realize that my ship had drifted a little bit. Or there may have been somewhere else on the map, maybe, that I could have looked. Alright. Okay, come on. Jeez, come on. Enough. So here is his ship. Can I fix it? I wonder. Also, why didn't I tell him about, about the problem with space? Why didn't I tell him this the terrible secret of space? Okay, so I'm inside the vine now. I guess there's nowhere to go in the vine. They wanted me to go through it. Maybe? Brarg. Can I not fit? No? Alright. I guess I can't fit through there. Or can I? I can. I did. Nobody was able to stop me. Should I be following the vine? Now I don't like this. Real quick, what does this say he told me to do? Live crashed in the angle skeleton. Space doesn't work the same way. Peace and quiet. The end of a hollow vine. Okay. So I can travel down the vine. I suspect. Ah, wrong button. Alright, how about we take this slow? How about we take this without being inside of a ship? Because I am now stuck. Fully stuck. No, can I? No, I really can't get through. Alright. Didn't go very far. Hey. What are you doing? ship is 14,000 kilometers away. Oh. Trip 4, entry blah. I'm not going to say not 1. I'm going to say not 1. Crashes 3. Boring crashes 0. Personal best. Whoa ho! Never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Were they? Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too. Blah. This thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity? Alright. Going inside this jellyfish's anterior cavity to see if what's in there tastes any better. Alright, good luck, Serp. Oh no, not the end of the universe. Note to Feldspar, do not eat this, even if you are dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate in this life. Only useful for insulation from energy. Again, do not eat. Love, Feldspar. Alright. So perhaps this is more of the whiskey. Or bourbon, perhaps. So I don't know exactly where we are, but we got information, which is good. And I could come back here someday if I want. Oh. Oh. All right, well, we'll never know which one killed me. Tragically. Alright, Garrett, thanks for being here. We'll see you later. Alright, so mystery after mystery after mystery is getting solved, which is great. Of course. Thank you for being here. It also kind of makes me sad that there are, like, in the same way that it's like, ugh, I would hate to be, you know, big streamer man with 10,000 people watching me. It would also be kind of sad if I were like if it had been years and I was still just streaming to an empty room. And that there's a lot of people out there who are probably a lot of fun to watch that I haven't found because it's hard to find people on Twitch. All right. Insulates the insides. Only useful for installation from electricity. So I guess next we could go down to Giant's Deep. Where is the Giant's Deep mystery? Giant's Deep mystery. Well, I mean, I guess there. We're pretty sure that that's what we're going to find, the orbital probe cannon. Why isn't there actually a Giant's Deep? There is, somewhere. I'm just not looking at it. The other thing that makes me kind of sad about that is I'll follow someone because they're playing a game that I like, and then they'll either stop playing it or finish it. And then I'm like, well, I'm not really into the other things that you stream. And I'm like, I don't want it to seem like I only came by for that one game, but, you know. I'm not gonna sit and watch somebody play, like, PUBG or Minecraft or whatever. At least usually not. Yeah, this is curious that there doesn't seem to be anything written about, it's somewhere. I'm just missing it. Oh well. So instead we just dive down there and I guess try to... I don't know if the ship can fit inside of the jellyfish. If it can, then great. If not, then I guess I'll have to exit the ship and, They seemed a bit small. They didn't seem like they could accommodate a ship. So maybe I'll have to get out. It is, as always, hard to find planets. But I found one. You know what it's not hard to find? The sun. Sometimes you find it by accident.